Hello, this is Michael, and welcome to Medlock Method Chinese, Unit 24.2.
你好，我是邱老师。
And what are we doing in 24.2, Qiu Laoshi?
Today we're going to talk about people's personality.
So whether they're sort of introverted or extroverted and things like that.
Yeah, if they're quiet, if they're loud, or yeah, things like that.
Okay, very useful. Let's get going then.
Listen, please. 你认识 Smith 先生吗？
认识，我跟他很熟。
你认识 Smith 先生吗？
认识，我跟他很熟。
Okay. 你认识 Smith 先生吗？ You know that.
Do you know Mr. Smith?
Yes. 认识. And how do you say no?
不认识.
That's right. 我跟他 I think we have learned 跟 already. 跟 is with or and.
Before we just learned it as and, but it also means with.
With, yeah. 我跟他很熟 or 很熟. I think there's two ways to say that. 熟 or 熟. And it's from 熟悉it means familiar. So 我跟他很熟 is I am familiar with him. Yeah.
And do we use shou in the same way as we would in English? Say, for example, I'm familiar with the name, but I don't know the person.
Yeah. For example, you can say 这个名字我很熟. It's the name I'm familiar. 可是我不认识他. Okay. Or a city, for example, 台北我很熟. But here, if it is a city or location, it would put it in the front. 台北我很熟. And there's no 跟. You would not say 我跟台北很熟. 跟 is usually with someone. Familiar with someone, not with something.
Okay.
Right. Okay, listen and repeat, please. 你认识 Smith 先生吗？
认识，我跟他很熟。
你认识 Smith 先生吗？
认识，我跟他很熟。
Okay, let's move on to the next one. Listen, please. 你觉得他人怎么样？
他不但很好相处，而且人很随和。
你觉得他人怎么样？
他不但很好相处，而且人很随和。
你觉得他人怎么样？ Remember 觉得 asking for opinion. Think. What do you think? 怎么样 How? How do you think? 觉得 is to feel, to think when giving opinion. 人怎么样？人 here doesn't mean person. It means personality. Characters. Asking for someone's characters. 人怎么样？
So basically, what's he like?
Yeah. What do you think about him? Okay. 你觉得他人怎么样？他 remember 不但而且 not only
but, yes.
but also, yeah. 他不但很好相处 好相处 easy to get along with.
So, Qiu Laoshi, 你很好相处吗？
当然很好相处。相处 is to get along. 好相处 Okay, so easy to get along. 我跟他相处得很好 means I get along fine with him. 我跟他相处得很好。Okay, here. 人很随和。随和 is easygoing. 随 is a follow. To follow is 随。和 is from 和平 peace. So follow peace.
Well, that's quite a very logical way of saying it,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, 随和 means easygoing.
Is it the same sui as in sui bian?
Yeah. Yeah. 随便 is follow convenience. And 随和 is follow the peace. 随和. Okay, listen and repeat, please. 你觉得他人怎么样？
他不但很好相处，而且人很随和。
你觉得他人怎么样？
他不但很好相处，而且人很随和。
Okay, so Michael, should we go on to ask me, tell me now?
That's right.
Okay, so Michael 很随和 follow the peace, not fighting with me.
I'm still alive.
很随和。Okay, there you go.
Ask me, do you know our new colleague?
你认识我们的新同事吗？
Now from the previous slide, can you remember familiar?
Okay, 熟 or 熟。
So answer the question, tell me, yes, we are familiar.
认识我们很熟。
Do you remember how to say before?
以前 or 之前。The difference between these two, 之前 is just before now, so not long ago. Okay, this kind of before, not long ago.
The close connection to the present.
That's right. Okay, that's 之前 and 以前 is just more general. 以前。
Tell me, we worked together before.
Okay, so that means sort of to express the experience, isn't it? So don't forget to use 过。 我们以前一起工作过。 Of course, if without 过, you just simply say 我们以前一起工作. It means that we used to work together. With the 过, you try to express the experience that we have done that before. We have worked together.
Ask me, what's he like?
他人怎么样?
That's literally, how is his personality?
That's right. 他人怎么样? Okay.
Tell me, he's nice.
他人很好 because you ask 他人怎么样 his personality how and you answer 他人 his personality 很好 means he's nice.
Do you remember how we say get along?
相处
Tell me, we get along well.
我们相处得很好。我们相处得很好。Okay, more exercise.
How do you say easygoing?
随和
Tell me, Chinese people are usually easygoing and easy to get along with.
Okay, usually you can say 一般 normally. 中国人一般很随和，好相处。
And here's a new word for you. It means hospitable or like having guests.
Okay, this really means liking guests. How, 可 Pay attention to the pronunciation here. It's how, fourth tone, falling one. How, 可
Not the how.
Not
It's
how.
How.
How. And how has a meaning that means liking. So here means liking guests.
But confusingly, the character's written the same way.
That's right. Okay.
Tell me, I think Chinese people are normally very hospitable.
我觉得中国人一般都很好客。
Ask me, what do you think of Germans?
你觉得德国人怎么样？
How do you say cold?
冷
Tell me, I think they are a bit cold.
A bit is 有点，有点。我觉得他们有点冷。
Do you remember how to say culture?
文化
Tell me, that's because you don't understand German culture.
That's because 那是 因为那是因为你不懂德国文化。
You didn't think we'd be going around insulting the Germans, did you, in our lesson?
Okay, let's go on back to the dialogue. Listen, please. 他太太呢？
他我比较不熟，人很好，可是个性比较安静、内向。
他太太呢？
他我比较不熟，人很好，可是个性比较安静、内向。
他太太呢？
What about his wife?
他我比较不熟。And this is the kind of sentence patterns. 他我很熟，或他我很熟。Okay? 或他我不熟，他我不熟。The kind of sentence patterns.
So it's the opposite way around from English. In English, it would be I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah.
Here it's him not familiar.
I not familiar.
I not familiar.
That's right. Okay. And 比较means more. So more unfamiliar.
Literally in English, this is that I'm not so familiar with her.
That's right. 人很好 good person. 人很好，可是个性个 means individual 个人 and 性 actually means the nature. Okay, so 个性 literally means
Own
individual nature.
Yeah.
So it's personality. And 比较 more 安静 means quiet. Okay, 内向
Introverted. Okay.
yeah.
So she's a good person, but she's a little quiet and introverted.
That's right.
That sounds like you, Charlotte. Not.
By all means. Okay. Listen and repeat, please. 他太太呢？
他我比较不熟，人很好，可是个性比较安静、内向。
他太太呢？
他我比较不熟，人很好，可是个性比较安静、内向。
Okay, here I want to remind you, 内 means inside.
Inner, isn't it?
Yeah, inner.
Actually, it
And
almost
向
looks like a person inside a box.
That's right. It is.
It is it? Okay, good guess.
And 向 means direction. So it's a inside direction. So it directs it toward inside. Okay. 内向. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Listen, please.
他们有3个孩子，都像爸爸，又外向又活泼，不过都有点调皮。他们有3个孩子，都像爸爸，又外向又活泼，不过都有点调皮。
Okay, 他们有3个孩子。They have
3 children.
都像爸爸。
Now, we had xiāng before. It was like to be like, isn't
That's
it?
right, 像 to take after.
Ah.
Okay, to be like the dad.
So they all take after the father.
That's right. 又外向又活泼，又。Okay, both this and that.
Now, we had nèi xiāng.
Yeah.
Y is outside, isn't it?
That's right. So 外向 is outgoing.
So they're both extroverted or outgoing.
又活泼 lively.
Okay.
Energetic, active 活泼，又外向又活泼。
No wonder the mother's quiet.
So all the words have been taken. 不过 but 都有点调皮，有点 remember 有点 a little bit 调皮。Okay, listen and repeat, please.
他们有3个孩子，都像爸爸，又外向又活泼。 不过都有点调皮。他们有3个孩子，都像爸爸，又外向又活泼，不过都有点调皮。
Going to do a personality test now, aren't we?
Yep. Let's move on.
A bit of ask me, tell me. Tell me, personality.
个性
Tell me, what do you think of his personality? For Chinese people, you would say, how do you think of his personality?
你觉得他个性怎么样？
How do you say lively?
活泼
How do you say outgoing?
外向
Tell me, very lively, outgoing, very lovely.
很活泼外向很可爱 Okay, 活泼外向 usually go together hand in hand. It's like 英俊潇洒 They sort of go together hand in hand.
Almost a fixed phrase.
Yeah. Okay, 活泼外向很可爱 Lovely.
Tell me quiet.
安静
Tell me introvert.
内向
Tell me, his personality is very quiet, introverted, doesn't talk much.
Doesn't talk much is 不太说话 Not too much talk 不太说话他个性安静内向不太说话 Okay, more exercise.
Tell me, are you like your father or mother?
你像爸爸还是妈妈 Remind you again, 爸爸 always goes before 妈妈
Tell me, I'm like my father. I like having guests and love talking.
And using 又我像爸爸又好客又爱说话我像爸爸又好客又爱说话
Tell me, I'm not like you, having a rich old dad.
我不像你有个有钱的老爸
Tell me, he's not like you, not needing to work.
他不像你不用工作
Tell me, naughty.
调皮
Tell me, I'm not like her, so naughty.
我不像他这么调皮
Tell me, I'm not familiar with this matter.
Okay, matter here actually like issue is 问题这个问题我不熟
Tell me, I'm exceedingly familiar with Beijing.
And there will be 太熟 yeah 北京我太熟了 Okay, let's move back to the dialogue. Listen, please. 你可不可以帮我介绍一下？我得要写一篇关于外国家庭住在中国的报告。你可不可以帮我介绍一下？我得要写一篇关于外国家庭住在中国的报告。Okay. 你可不可以 Can you or can you not 帮我介绍一下，帮一下，一下 is a 帮 is to help, yeah, and 一下 is a way to make it softer.
It's the softening phrase, isn't it?
Yeah, 帮一下，帮一下。So 帮我介绍一下，so help me introduce. Or means to introduce me to him, Mr. Smith. Yeah, and here I have to apologize. It should be a question mark here. Okay, can you help me or not? Introduce. Okay, 我得要写一篇报告。写 is to write. 一篇 is 篇 is a major word, the counting word to contain the articles, written articles. And here's 报告. So 写一篇报告.
Okay.
做一篇报告 is also okay. And 报告, if it's written, it's a paper
That makes
form.
sense, yes.
And you write it, 写一篇报告. And what the 报告 about? 关于 is about 外国家庭. 外国 is foreign. And you know 家?
Home or family.
That's right. And 家庭 is family. Family.
This is more the idea of families.
That's right.
And relationships and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah, we're talking about 家 is more concrete. If you're talking about the people, you're talking about the house where they live, and it's 家. It's more like home. Home. Okay, 家 is more like a home. Okay, 家庭. So 关于外国家庭 foreign families.
So I must write a report about foreign families.
Okay, 住在中国
living in China.
Okay, 的报告 Okay, 一篇报告 So one report regarding foreign families living in China. Okay?
Okay, we'll do some exercises with this Guan Yu and Yixia in
Later,
a moment.
yeah. The listen repeats for us. 你可不可以帮我介绍一下？我得要写一篇关于外国家庭住在中国的报告。你可不可以帮我介绍一下？我得要写一篇关于外国家庭住在中国的报告。Okay, let's move on to the practice.
Okay, and ask me, tell me exercise. Tell me about or regarding.
关于
Tell me, regarding this matter, I don't know what to say.
Okay, this matter could be, earlier we say 这个问题, or we can say 这件事. And here we use 这件事. 关于这件事，我不知道说什么。
Tell me, there are many foreign families living in China.
There are would be
有
有很多外国家庭住在中国。
Can you remember the measure word for written articles?
篇
Ask me, what sort of report is this?
这是一篇什么报告？
Tell me, regarding foreigners living in China.
关于外国人住在中国。
Tell me, a report regarding foreigners living in China.
Okay. The 报告 is put in the end. 的报告 Don't forget 的。关于外国人住在中国的报告。
Tell me, a report regarding foreign banks in Beijing.
Same thing. The report will be 的报告 in the end. 关于在北京的外国银行的报告。
So that's literally regarding in Beijing the foreign banks the report.
That's right.
Tell me, using the softener, the
一下
please help me.
请帮我一下 I think in English probably the best translation is give me a hand.
Yeah.
请帮我一下
And again using the softener, please help me open the door.
请帮我开一下门 It's a bit funny here. 开一下门 is the way we put 一下 between 开 a verb and 门 a noun. 开一下门 For example, please substitute me, have a class for me. And you can say 请帮我上一下课
Please help out.
Yeah. 请帮我上一下课 Okay, it's time for us to say
再见.
再见 Have fun!